Hi, Mark Durland, Director of Instruction at the Naples Golf School in Naples, Florida. Today what I'd like to discuss is proper impact. How can we create proper impact? And one of the things that we do at the golf school is we like to kind of create a roadmap to help people get to the proper impact position. And what we'll do is we'll take a golf ball, we'll take a club, and we'll start to discuss that when we strike a golf ball, to hit it correctly, what we really want to do is we want to get that leading edge of the club underneath the golf ball to help get the golf ball up onto the club face, which will help us control the trajectory and also the distance that we're trying to hit it. What we often see is the exact opposite of that from students, where they'll actually lead with the club head, so the leading edge of the club hits into the center of the golf ball or the equator of the golf ball, and the handle is actually leaning backwards at impact. The other thing that often happens is they'll hit it heavy because the low point of the swing will be on the backside of the golf ball, so they'll hit the ground before they hit the golf ball. This is what the term that we commonly hear referred to as a scoop. And when we scoop at the ball, we see heavy shots, we see thin shots, we see tops, all the common shots that plague most golfers. So, okay, that gives us a clear picture of what we're trying to do, but how do we actually accomplish it? So I'm going to step back from the camera here a little bit and just talk a little bit further of an idea that we like to use at the golf school to help people create this proper impact. And what we do is it's really more of a feeling where we try and get them to feel like they keep the cup in the right wrist past their left leg. So you can see that the handle is leaning forward, and this will make it much easier for them to get the leading edge of the club underneath the golf ball and create the proper impact alignments that we're looking for. Again, the fault that we see a lot is people scooping at the ball, so you can see where the club head actually passes the handle. And this is a very common look for the students that come to us. One other thing that I always like to talk about and something to consider is that the golf ball is resting on the ground when we're doing this. So if I get the leading edge under the golf ball, I should at least scratch the turf, and I'm probably going to even maybe break the turf to get the ball up onto the club face and get the proper trajectory and the distance that we're looking for. So, great feel, keep that cup in the right wrist, past your left leg. And then another one that I find myself saying often to students in golf schools is, scratch the turf under the golf ball. Try and scratch the grass under the golf ball, and it always seems to lead to better contact. Another idea that would help is probably starting by just doing waist high to waist high swings. Trying to get the feel we just discussed, and then you can always grow it into bigger swings and into your full swing. Hope this helps, and thank you for watching.